Hey there, YouTube. Shapeworks here with the finished deck build of my Fire King deck. And the reason why I'm doing the finished version is because my unfinished deck build got over 1,300 views, which is the best I've ever done. So that got me a little bit motivated, or really motivated to do a deck build of the finished version and show people how I build mine and how they should be building theirs, and just my view and just all that. So anyway, here's the build. I still kept the two Fire King High Avatar Garunix in here because three is too much. The third normally gets stuck in hand, or there's no way to get on the field, and just two is good enough. All you need is two. Blaster for that extra control power, or either if it's attacking or by discarding him and another fire to destroy a card on the field. Just more control in my opinion. So I took out the other Flameville Fire Dog because all you really need is one, and I took it out for other cards that you probably see on here. So just one. I and three Fire King Yaksha because two was good, but three's better, more the merrier, because this card is the card that gets your deck working, because if it's destroyed by any effect or by battle, you could destroy one card either on your hand or on your field. So if you have Barong in your hand, and Yaksha is destroy Barong in your hand and get Barong's effect during the next standby phase. Same thing goes with Yaksha. I mean, not Yaksha. Grunix. So, 3 Yaksha, 3 Brong because the main searcher, and 2 cards that I actually like. The English name I believe is Fencing Fire Ferret. Yeah. The reason why I added this card is because if it's destroyed by any means, even if it's in your hand, you destroy one monster your opponent, one face-up monster your opponent controls, and inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent if that card is destroyed. So, if you're in a sticky situation and you don't have any other monsters in your hand, and you just luck draw into this, and you really need to destroy one specific monster, just set it, they attack into it, blow up that other monster, deal 500, then you keep doing your thing. So, 2 Fencing Fire Ferrets. I run only 2 Coach Wolf, whatever, Wolf Bark. I run only 2 Wolf Barks because 3, I understand 3 is good, but to me it's too many. You only need 2 in the deck because you don't want to get it stuck in your hand, because normally in this build you don't have that target for that third. I know this deck runs a lot of Beast Warriors, but sometimes, and a lot of times, you would only have no Beast Warrior types in your grave for its effect. But, so, only 2. That's just my opinion. So, 2 Wolfbark, 2 Bear, because Bear's good and everybody knows Bear's effect, but if you don't, you get to destroy a face of fire formation card to destroy one monster your opponent controls. So, 2 Bear. Oh yeah, and also when he declares, not declare, when he inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you get to set a fire formation from your deck, so it makes the deck that much faster. So, 2 Bear. 2 Effect Veiler, because this format I feel like is going to be a very monster effect heavy format, so 2 Effect Veiler. And spells, I have Onslaught of the Fire Kings because it's a good card, and you shouldn't run 3 because 3 you would always have a monster in your field because of Grunix or Blaster or just any monster on your field that the third would just get stuck in your hand. So only 2. Yeah, 2 Onslaughts, 1 Dark Hole because it's Dark Hole, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. I had this because lately I've been having trouble with a lot of spell cards that would just stop my deck right then and there. And I needed to get rid of those cards and need some more back row control, so 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. Book of Moon, because it's this format's going to be Book of Moon's going to be really good in this format because it stops synchro summoning, exceeding, attacking, and effects that target a face-up monster on the field. So, Book of Moon, because of those reasons. 3 Fire King circles, because since Monster Reborn's banned, you need more special summoning from your graveyard because of this deck. And it's a pretty good card. It's a Monster Reborn based effect. You get to destroy 1 fire monster on your field, then summon a fire monster from your graveyard, so it gets around. It saves your monsters from Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulse, Dimensional Prison, and a lot of other cards that would either add the cards back to your hand or banish them. So 3 Fire King circles. 1 Tensu, because you get that extra normal summoning, which is good because you get to go into rank 4 exceeds that need 3 monsters, and that could really up yourself over your opponent. So 1 Tensu, all the deck really needs is 1 Tensu, so yeah. We have now a Fire Formation Gyuku, which is pretty much a continuous spell that adds 100 plus attack to all your Beast Warriors. The continuous spell version of Night Beam, I think it is, or whatever that card is. You can't, whatever. So yeah, 2 Gyuku stops your opponent from, you activate the card, target 1 face down sword chop card your opponent controls, and your opponent cannot chain in response with that card to this one, so more back row control. So 2 Gyuku. Tanky because it adds Beast Warriors to your hands. Pretty much self-explanatory. It also adds 100 attack to all your Beast Warriors, so tanky. 1 Bottomless, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Torrential Tribute, and 2 Breakthrough Skill for the same reason as Effect Veiler. So 2 Breakthrough stops a monster effect, and it also works in the grave during your so Breakthrough Skill is a good card. And 3 Call the Haunted, another Monster Reborn based card, and pretty much everybody knows what this card does. So, but if you don't for some odd reason, you get to activate this card, summon 1 monster from your graveyard, and if it's destroyed, destroy the equipped monster with that card. So yeah, if somebody Mystical Spider Typhoons, you're faced up chain in response. Summon either Grunix, Brong, Fencing Fire Ferret, or Yaksha, and get their effect. So yeah, really good card for this deck. So that's it for the main deck, and now for the extra. I run 1 Evil Soren Oberos because it's honestly a really good card. You get to activate 1 of its effects once per turn, and you can't use the effect that you used the last turn anymore. So, but it's still a good card, and it has pretty much the same effect as Trishula, but pretty dumbed down. So, yeah, Oberos. 1 Oberos, 1 Thunderspark Dragon because it destroys all other face-up monsters on the field, and you get to use that with your monster's effects. So